So if you're determined to stick to your New Year's resolution, this dessert might be for you. It's light and luscious without all the fat and calories. I'm back in the kitchen with Chef Barbara Mojon Gugnoni. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Everyone likes light and refreshing desserts, right?
I do. And, you know, I'm not saying this has no calories, but it's better than what we were eating over the holidays. And it definitely has a lighter texture. So at the end of a meal, you don't feel as laden down.
I love that. It doesn't knock you out. You need a nap.
Exactly. That's right. So we're making Lemoncello Semifreddo. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the crust, which in here we already have. These are ginger thin crumbs mixed with butter.
Okay.
But you could use anything you sort of have in the house. You could use shortbread crumbs, shortbread cookie crumbs, graham crackers, if you have biscotti left, and just
crush it up.
Crush it up. So then you would just put the wax paper over it, and you could use your fingers or this, and it sort of taps it down, evens it out, gets you a nice, good layer of the crust. So then here we have our egg yolks, and we're going to cook them over simmering water.
How many do you have in there?
There's 8 in here. Now you never want the bottom of the bowl to touch the water, or else you'll have scrambled eggs, which you do not want that in your dessert. So you would whisk these with your other ingredients.
You separated it. You took the...
Right. The whites are away. Save them for something else. Save them for another light dessert. You can make a meringue dessert out of the whites, which is very light.
Okay.
So to this, we're going to add lemon juice and limoncello, which limoncello is an Italian lemon liqueur. Which is wonderful. Yeah, very wonderful. And just a little bit of sugar. And we're going to add, when it's all done, we're going to add lemon zest and vanilla. But at this point, what we're going to do, and through the magic of TV, we have one already done, but we'll show you a little bit. We're going to whisk it for somewhere around 5 to 8 minutes over this simmering water. You want it to come to approximately 160 degrees. You don't really have to measure it. You can sort of tell over time if it gets light and fluffy and thick, like this one, you're good.
It's done.
It's done. So then when you would continue doing this, but when it came to that point, you would pull it off of the heat and you'd put it in an ice bath, which this bottom bowl just had ice cubes and cold water in it. Because you want to cool down the custard pretty quickly. So you just keep whisking it every few minutes. See how thick it is? Yeah, I mean, it's really thick and beautiful. You keep whisking it for a few more minutes, then you would add in your lemon zest and your vanilla. And then when that's all done, you just fold in, it's done cooling down in its bath, you would fold in a cup of whipped cream.
Real whipped cream.
Real whipped cream. Yes, you have to use real whipped cream. So, and you would do it a little bit at a time so you don't deflate the egg yolks and the whipping that you spent all that time and energy doing.
Got it.
So basically what you're trying to do is incorporate as much air into this dessert as possible to make it as light and fluffy as possible.
This station is testing the Connecticut Emergency Alert System. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, or Amber Alert, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test.
This is. It's actually better if you make it 2 or 3 days before you're going to serve it.
Oh, I love that.
So if you're having a dinner party on Saturday night, make this on Thursday and get it out of the way. It's going to be even better. The longer it's in the oven, the more it will, the oven. No, not the oven. The freezer. It will freeze up and get nice and firm for you like you see over here.
Looks great. Now, for those people who might not know how to make their own whipped cream, what's the process?
Well, I mean, you can do it very easily by hand, and you get a good workout, and you chill your bowl, chill your whisk, chill your cream. And then put the cream in the bowl and just start beating it. And eventually it's going to thicken up, and you put a little bit of confectionery sugar in it and a little bit of vanilla to flavor it, and that's how you make whipped cream. Of course, you can always do it in your KitchenAid if you have one. It's a lot faster and easier.
Or one of those emulsion, what's it called, an emulsion blender?
The emulsion blenders. You know, I've never tried it with that, but it probably works too. You tried it. See, there you go. It works.
My mom has.
So, see, so then you have.
Should we do this? Should we pour this right in?
Pour it in and see what. And now the other good thing about this is, now I did this with all lemon flavoring, but you can do it with different flavorings. You could put a chocolate cookie crust and then do
even Oreo maybe.
You could, and you could do orange juice, orange zest, and orange liqueur. Or you could do melted chocolate and not do any of the citrus, and then just add the melted chocolate to your cooled eggs.
I like that.
And then your whipped cream, and you have a chocolate semifreddo.
So we're going to cover this?
Cover this up.
Now, Barbara, people might not know, but you are also a pastry chef.
I am. That's right. I do private baking for my clients. When they need something for a party or an event, they call me, and I help them out, and I help them decide what to serve, and then I make that and bring that to them.
How can people find you?
They can find me via my website, www.troybrookvisions.com.
Very good. All right, so we're going to pop this in the freezer.
This goes in the freezer, and then when it's hard, these act as little handles, and you lift the whole thing out.
No
right
pan
out
to
of the pan.
clean.
No pan to
I
clean.
love it.
And then you put it on a platter, and this we garnished with lemon zest and a little bit more of the ginger crumbs, some blackberries.
Looks beautiful. I can't wait to try it.
Well, good.
Thanks so much for the recipe.
Thank you.
And of course, we'll have it over on WTNH.com. Coming up next, we'll tell you about a rewarding way you can volunteer and give the gift of time and friendship to a child. We'll be right back.